You wear socks and heels or platforms?
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of that,
Good
especially being in Seattle. I was going to say, if you can get away with both.
No, and it's like a whole little style thing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not like socks with sandals, which is kind of, we make fun of that in Seattle.
As you should. Yeah.
Although that's pretty much how we show up to work.
Yeah. We literally dress like twins. It's
yeah.
the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah.
And we both show up in like Adidas like flip-flops.
It's like the slides or whatever.
Slides, the
jeans,
shower slippers.
T-shirt. Yeah.
That means you were perfectly cast as a loving, long-time couple.
I
since
remember
high
the
school.
first day we showed up in rehearsal, we were practically wearing like
same
identical clothes. And I was
Yeah.
like, then that's a sign of goodness.
I do love the notion of commitment in this show because I've been with my husband for almost 20 years. But like, if he ate a coworker, I don't know, you guys. I don't know what I would do.
Right.
Well, you would have to be faced with the actual challenge and then see what happens.
Right.
Like in our show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Because
committed.
you never know
You don't.
until it happens.
We are going to make it work. On this show, we're trying to make it work.
Yes.
Do you feel like that is a
Thick and
commitment to each other or, with your character in particular, to the need for normalcy and this sense of
That's a
home
good
and what it
question.
That's a
created?
good question.
Posed well.
Yeah, this is a very good question. I don't know if I have a good answer. I know that Joel loves his wife,
Yeah.
and he's going to do everything. He's going to exhaust all the possibilities. I also know that one of the things that I find quite brilliant about the show is that although they are killing people for her to live, they are victims in this whole situation as well.
Yes.
Something terrible.
They're not cannibals. They didn't ask for that.
Something terrible has happened to them, and it's not fair, and they're trying to get to the bottom of it. And they're trying to save not only her life, they're trying to save the rest of humanity. This year we're really trying to making a great effort to save the world.
Yeah, because we're worried this is going to happen to someone else and something happens
Right.
that leads us to believe that.
Yes, the second season definitely goes down the road of perhaps this was not a one-off.
Yes, exactly.
Oh yeah, no, we go way down that road.
Yeah, yeah.
But also, I think for Joel, it is also trying to keep things normal through the love of his family and his wife and daughter and wanting to protect them and maintain and not let this go off the deep end and crash. And, you know, for me, I think she's really like in her bliss and living her id and her best life. She's getting the full Oprah through this undead experience. But I think in this season, she also really tries to become more empathetic to like how this is for, you know, her family. And yet they're getting like stronger and better at it. So it's also kind of exhilarating and, you know, it has a lot of benefits for their life and then also a lot of burdens.
Right, yeah.
You really
Some
do. You
sizable
really have
ones.
though touched on what is essentially the essence of the show.
Yeah.
Which is, despite all this craziness,
Trying to
how
keep
do
things normal.
How do we maintain some sense of normalcy, some groundedness, some sense of giving our teenage daughter a loving home,
A chance at a real life.
a chance at real life,
Which transcends everything, not just zombie
transcends
stories.
everything.
Yeah, but our daughter's also like a little tenacious badass.
Yes,
so
she is.
Her and Eric, the boy next door, go on their own little vigilante like storyline. And I always thought this show was about a foursome, not just a marriage. And I love, you know, like Liv and Skylar, who play Abby and Eric, are just so sharp and so good.
They're ridiculously good.
Yeah, they're ridiculously good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say, this is a good show for me to watch at night because I don't want a snack when I watch your show.
Good.
Which is better for my health
The
at 10
Santa
p.m.
diet is working for you.
It is
Yeah.
that is really a two-pronged meaning for the title of the show.
Yeah.
I have to ask though, what is it? I read one article where sometimes it's like gummy bear type stuff
It's
that you're
always
gnawing on.
something different.
Okay.
A edible rubber.
Edible rubber. That's better than. That's good.
Okay.
You gotta get to the bottom.
That
of
sounds delicious.
It's
know, it
like
doesn't-
fruit roll-up-y stuff.
Dried dehydrated apples.
And then it's a lot of
The
grain.
beet shakes sound like a win. I can't believe
I'm-
I just discovered today that the shakes
I'm
are
telling
like.
you, you're gonna love them.
I
They're
don't know
so
why I
good.
don't order extra
I'm
when
gonna make
they bring
sure
that.
that there's an extra.
So it
Yeah.
is to be clear, beet shakes,
yes.
not person shakes.
No,
No.
it's not person shakes, but a lot of the stuff is like a disgusting grain
Ooh.
that always ferments and tastes horrible.
So you really are acting when you're like,
Oh yeah,
it's so
I'm like,
good.
Oh,
this
no,
is the
it's
best.
impressive.
I'm like,
No, that stuff's nasty.
I just want
With the
a
exception
spittoon.
of maybe the shakes, which I'm
The shakes I
tempted
love.
to order.
Do you know what I also
Should there
put
be a
in those
season
cups
3?
though all day after a while? Iced tea, because I can't, there's only so much beet juice one can take.
Oh, now we know.
Yeah.
The secret's out.
Yeah.
Look
All
behind
right.
the curtain.
Thank you guys so much. It was a pleasure to
Thank
meet you.
you.
Your
It
show
was
is
such
super
a-
fun.
thank
It's
you
good to
so
meet
much.
you.
too.